I gotta count, I'm breaking the pounds and the breaking bitch.
Whole lot of money, it just make me want more. Whole lot of money, I just wanna run through it. I just wear design a lot of shit you can't afford. Dummy got the place still knocking at the door. Chain real heavy around my neck, shit so.
You already know who it is. It's HustleManFatz, and I'm with one of the biggest artists right now in Baltimore. Who I'm with?
Streets high as young, Roddy, Rackzz, real as rich as young.
Yeah, so I seen you did an interview. You said real as rich as younger. Why you call yourself that? Speaking to the mic.
Real as rich as young, it just speak for itself. It ain't even just about the money. It's just about personality and just, you feel me, what I stand for and how I move with myself. For real, I just be real and stay true to myself, basically.
I ain't just named a project that just came out probably like August, right?
Yeah.
I seen on one of my favorite Jones admitted you said I told my label you saved me. What you mean by that?
Save me. Sure. It's just that's what it is for real. Because I had to take more risks if I ain't signed to a label.
Like what you mean by take more risks as far as like in the streets?
Yeah, in the streets for real.
As we gonna keep it real, don't sugarcoat it.
Nah, because I say too much. I don't really want to say too much.
Nah, for sure. I don't want you to incriminate yourself, nothing like that.
Yeah.
So when you got signed, man, what was the feeling like for when you first got signed? When you was like signed already, and where you at now?
I was mad as a bitch when I first got signed. Everybody kept calling my phone. Everybody, I don't even know where people got my numbers from. Everybody, whole lot of pointless conversations and shit like that for real. Other than that, I was just chilling for real. I just knew what time it was to go to work.
Family wise, like what was that like for your family? You know, your mom.
They was happy, but they already knew I was gonna get signed. It's just a part of the process for real. It just, you feel me? Just a relief, like knowing that shit really coming true for real.
Was the route of being signed always the route, or you wanted to be on some Young Dog shit? You wanted to stay independent?
Nah, I think the dream for any rapper was to get signed for real. Like when you first started rapping, like yeah, for a label to really like come to you with a check type shit. Like,
yeah,
shit different.
I feel you on that. Now that you signed and you have kind of like worked from being independent and being signed, what do you think the biggest difference is?
Not really a difference because I was already moving and working like how I'm working for real. It's just the label just give you that little push up here and there when you need it for real. Like it's really easy. All you really gotta do is rap.
I seen somewhere you posted you were saying like it feel more like a job. Like
yeah, hell yeah. Because I used to wake up like 8 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning, do interviews type shit like early in the morning. That shit was like school, waking up for school type shit.
All right, so I seen you support like Be More artists a lot. I seen you support TMC the Don, YG Tech. Is that important in the Baltimore scene right now for you?
Hell yeah, because everybody telling it, everybody doing good. I want to see everybody win. I ain't come out trying to be a rapper. Like, I just was in the music for real, so I'm already making my best way out of it for real. I already won kind of for real, so it's like, I ain't tripping. Whoever up next, whoever got the torch, like, I ain't really tripping out that.
Do you feel like in the Baltimore scene, the rap is like you either with these people, you with that people, like, or do you think it's more so everybody's together or everybody's just working on their own? Because, you know, it seems like when people pop off, they pop off and then they kind of like link with people. Nobody really is kind of like bringing nobody up with them, you think?
Yeah, niggas be on that type shit, but I fuck with everybody. If you talented, I don't give a fuck what your numbers on. I'ma fuck with you. If you working, I'ma fuck with you.
So who is somebody right now you think you want to work with in the city and somebody just in the industry?
I don't know. I'm really focused on myself and me and my niggas. Like, you feel me? This shit different when there's a difference between rapping with rappers and niggas that's your homeboys type shit. Like,
right.
Shit just natural.
So I seen like when I came in, I feel like everybody in here rap. Everybody got a chain. Everybody doing something. Like, is that something important for you? Like, for your whole team to feel like they not underneath you. They kind of on the same level. Is that something important?
Yeah, everybody on boss.
I see you got OTR Chaz. He just dropped a project.
Yes, God.
I got a question about that Yes God shit before we get. Did y'all start that? Where that come from?
We started almost everything you hear for real. I ain't gonna lie. We started, niggas copy the way we tie our shoes type shit. Like, niggas copy everything we do.
So you on OTR Chaz, like I said, the project just came out. Are y'all family, cousins, or y'all just started rapping together?
Man, this shit. You can say we family. I got him like he got me, basically.
Okay. Now, when you recorded Never Enough, I know people probably asked you this a million times. Did you know this was the one?
Hell yeah. I was calling on a jail phone. I used to call my man for real. Every time I call him, he'd be like, yo, hit that bitch for me. Like, I knew that bitch was the one because like, everybody I was locked up with knew the song by heart. Like, I made the song up in front of like 8 niggas for real, writing it down, really rapping to the niggas. Then the next day after that, everybody kept on telling me like, yo, hit that, hit that, hit that. That bitch went viral in jail before it went viral on Instagram, for real, basically.
Oh, so you wrote it in jail?
Yeah, hell yeah.
How was that for you? Like, being in jail, was it push you towards the music more? Did it make you realize life a little different more?
It made me, the first when I got locked up, I gave up. I said, man, fuck that shit. I wouldn't be going through all this shit if I wasn't rapping and trapping for real. I was like, man, fuck that shit. You feel me? I'm ready to sit down, do a little time. I come home. I ain't with all that try to come home, get hot type shit. So I'm like, man, fuck that shit. But then I just started writing every day, and that shit made my time go past faster. Like, just writing raps all day, just locking in with myself. And not even fucking with niggas.
Now that you've been home, is anybody, when you was in jail, that kind of help you get your mind on straight? Like, they be like, how old are you, 20?
24.
And ain't nobody sit you down like young and like OG?
Hell no. Already knew my path right since I was young. You know, it take mistakes for you to get it right, though. Like, you can be doing everything right, and shit still will go wrong sometimes.
Right. So when you wrote that, do you still write to this day, or are you punching in?
I punch in. I don't even be writing. I write some. I still write a song here and there, but I don't really be like. I just have fun with it for real. Basically, I just go in there and create.
Now, the Never Enough blew up so much. Do you think you're chasing that same height with that same song, or you just still just moving how you want to move?
I'm just moving like I want to move. Feel me? I know what the people gonna feel if they don't catch on as fast. Like I be knowing what I'm making for real type shit.
All right, so I read an article, right, when you signed this at a Reebok commercial. It said, you was on your bike life thing, you was doing your bike life, and they said you was in your comfort zone. When you rapping or when life is just overwhelming, what you do like to kind of like ease your mind or kind of like get back in the zone?
Be in the studio, put my phone down, forget about everything, just lock in, because that's how I got where I'm at right now, for real. Just, feel me, in this bitch. We probably been in the studio 4 years straight type shit.
And how important is like energy and vibes around you when you recording and life in just general?
Shit, that shit very important. That's the whole vibe. The whole vibe be off of energy, feel me? If I'm in this bitch lonely, I might make some shit like I'm missing everybody type shit. If I'm in this bitch with my niggas, I'm gonna make some turn shit.
What's your process of recording? Are you recording just like you gotta come to this studio where we at right now? Do you gotta travel abroad, go to Cali real fast?
Yeah, sometimes I go Cali just to go to the studio, or that's the studio where I started at type shit. So it's like I come here, or I might even be in a fucking trap house studio, a little ass closet, and just when you in that mood, you can't miss sometimes.
I know you said you started off like recording yourself, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Did that make you like love the game more and kind of like you got more love for it?
Yeah, it got me more advanced than other rap because I had more time to be in the studio and I was perfecting my craft. Like, you feel me? You going to somebody else's studio, you only got an amount of time. You got 10 hours, 12 hours. Like, I was
Facts.
in the house for a whole winter recording myself every day, waking up rapping, going to sleep rapping type shit.
Like, when you was recording yourself, did you think that you was going to be where you at right now, or you just like, man, I'm just trying to see what it's going to do, like, or it's just something that's going to ease my mind right now, or you knew like you already had a plan? You was
Nah, to be honest, I really ain't even want to be no. I just was like going through a lot at one point in time, and I was just into the music. The music was keeping my mind off everything I was going through for real. So I wouldn't. It was like niggas around me was telling me I was gonna be big type shit. I ain't even see it that far type shit.
Who was like your biggest push during that time?
Shit, my man Hefe, he died for real.
Okay.
Hell yeah, he the first nigga told me like, yeah, if you ain't gonna do anything, you gotta keep rapping type shit.
And so when he passed, did that kind of give you that extra boost, that extra like to go there?
Hell yeah.
Now, learning like money is good legally. Do you think like you still dibble and dabble in the streets?
It's just like a nigga forever stuck in the streets, cause it's like you can make it out the hood, but it's like you still got all your niggas in the hood. You feel me? They still got their whole family in the hood, so it's like it's gonna be hard to get everybody out the hood. Like you still might not never leave the hood type shit.
Do you think it's important to kind of like, I seen a post where you was saying I can't remember the exact verbiage, but it was something like when you get money, you know, they tell you to move out the hood, or they say you move out the hood, like you scared. Like, do you still feel that way? Like, or are you thinking a little different now that you kind of?
Hell no, I be doing what I want for real type shit. Like if I feel like I've been in the hood too much, then I go out Cali. But most of the time, I get my energy and my vibe from being in the hood. Like that's me. I can't just stop being a hood nigga and just go out Cali and just live and rap every day. That shit ain't gonna be me.
I know a lot of like rappers. They say like things like when they moving around in Cali and Atlanta and stuff like that, they need to come back home to kind of feel grounded, like to get like that feel of who you really are, like where you came from.
Yeah, hell yeah. Ain't nothing like being in a mix.
All right, so I said another. I wrote down somewhere that you say you like the pain really don't go away. The only time you like feel happy is when you buy things like for other people, and like your mom. I know you said one of your ultimate goals is like buying a house for your mother. Why is that though? Why do you think that the only way to cope with your pain is to make other people feel happy?
I really don't know that. Like, I really don't know that. I don't know. It just feel like shit. Ain't nobody really too many people do shit for me. So just me helping other people, that just like taking weight off their shoulders type shit.
Okay.
Like I'm good for myself. Like I ain't really too much that can really make me happy right now. You feel me? I'm good for myself. I'm just trying to push this shit as far as I can push it. But like helping everybody else and seeing everybody else progress, that just make me feel better.
What artists right now, like outside of Baltimore, do you see like yourself as, or kind of like the way you and your team move? Like, okay, we move like them niggas. Like we can do what them niggas doing.
Nah, everybody move kind of the same, but it's like this shit. I really think it's different for us because niggas was rappers like niggas. Like we the first niggas to do some shit like this in L City. We the first niggas buying jewelry type shit. Like we was out that bitch trapping in jewelry type shit. Niggas, them rappers, they wasn't trapping in jewelry. Like, they ain't go through what we went through at a young age.
And so we linked up at kind of the performances at like Bowie and Morgan. How important is it to you to kind of touch those people like at them colleges to build that fan base, and how is important is performing? How does that feel for you?
Shit, performing, that shit be lit for real, for them people to know your words for real. When you know like, shit, that shit be crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That shit important.
I see like you in talks with like artists that's really in the game, like Meek Mills. What's the like craziest artist like you probably like talked to, DM or met like that you ain't even think knew who you was, and they was like, damn, I know who you is, shawty?
I don't know. It probably was Meek, but I felt like that shit was gonna happen eventually. But it's like, I don't know. I had a couple talks with a couple different rappers for real, but it's like, I don't know.
My last question: where you see yourself in the next 5? Like, what's your plan?
Out the mix, gone away with millions. Out the mix. I ain't trying to be in the limelight. I ain't trying to be.
But you said you love the mix though.
No, I'm talking about like out of the Instagram type shit. I ain't for all the fame shit. I don't want to be around people. I know how to fame. You feel me? We dealing with two devils. We dealing with fame and money. So it's like, motherfuckers want fame and money. I don't even want that shit.
Is it hard dealing with the fame?
Hell yeah. It's worse dealing with fame than money.
Explain, because a lot of people say money come with more so like everybody wants some money. Everybody think they deserve some money. With fame, you more so feel love from fans. And
yeah, with fame, it's like you don't know who really for you type shit. It's the same thing with money, but fame, I just feel like it's worse because motherfucker, it be like people are trying to get around people that's around you type shit just to get around. Like that shit extensive for real.
Is there anything you got coming up? Any music you drop? You just dropped a video today actually with Morning After and Chaz, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Make sure y'all get that. Anything you got coming up? Any shows?
Man, I'm just chilling right now. I'm about to just chill and just let Chaz keep turning up. Then we gonna come back to back beginning of the year for real. We just ending the year off good for real. Feel me? Made a lot of money this year. Signed a couple little deals.
Did the pandemic stop anything?
Hell no, that shit turned us up.
A lot of people, say they call it a pandemic.
That's God.
Where can they follow you at, man, on all social medias?
On Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, YouTube, all that shit. Roddy Rackzz, RODDY
Oh, my last question, man. It's the last one. I know I said the last one 3 ones ago. Rackzz, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why I spelled like that?
Mm-hmm. I don't even know. You probably got to ask a nigga bitch or something.
Alright, that's it, man. I'm HustleManFatz. I'm out of here.
Real shit.